welcome to the channel. This is Clarityempress, Empress of Clarity, here to bring you a collective energy reading. I hope everybody is doing well. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section and let me know if the reading resonates with you. I hope everybody is doing well. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and you ring that bell every time you subscribe. That way you get notified when I come on. Alright? So what's good? What's good? What's good? Let me turn up my heater. What's good, people? Let us begin. So, download the song was Lose Control by Teddy Swims. Somebody ready to surrender. They losing control. So they, this is giving the energy of somebody seeped in that pride and that ego and that stubbornness, but they're losing that grip on their control even of themselves, because the feelings that they have for you that they thought would go away, they're not going away. What's up, Imani? Wagwan, yeah. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the showing up in the view. Ain't that right, Kit Kat? Somebody decided to be present, ready, and loafing in a well-behaved position, right? She looking at me like, why are you talking about me? With her ears back, like, stop doing, don't bring me up. All right, so, when I get download a song, Spirit will make me pay attention to the song, but it also gives, what's the word? Like, it just plays and repeat until I unpack it. Now, I don't have this song on my phone. I can't see it right now anyway. Hey, what's up? What's going on, Lati? Okay. I don't have it to unpack. I left my computer in my car. I gotta go get it. So we gotta wing it. I need a little help with the lyrics. So let's make this an interactive live then. All I remember is the hook when he keeps saying I lose control, and he said he rolls that control. His own little riff. I lose control if I'm not next to you. So somebody's saying the lack of your presence has got them losing control. You know what I mean? Like, maybe they thought they could do life without you. Maybe they did do life without you, but it's not what they want. It's undesirable now at this point in time. And whatever feelings they had for you aren't going away. As a matter of fact, it's probably getting stronger and more intense for someone. Take it how it resonates. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. If it's not, welcome back. Please like, share, and subscribe. And make sure you ring that bell when you subscribe. Now, subscribing, liking, even viewing are all energetic donations to the channel and much appreciated. Okay? So go ahead and hit subscribe. And thank you. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? It is a way to reciprocate the energy from the readings. So, appreciate you. And you don't have to do anything else but sit back and relax. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, anyway, that song. Mani, if you are not busy, can you put a couple of lyrics in the chat, like a cut and paste? Because you don't have to type all of that. If you cut and paste. As a matter of fact, let me see. Thank you. Lati, what it be, sis? Oh, before we get into today's message, have you all seen Sinners yet? Have you seen Sinners? If you've seen Sinners, what do you believe? What do you think about Sinners? next to me. You have not seen it. Ah, girl, you need to see it, and then we can unpack it. Because what I don't want to do, I don't want to spoil it for anybody. Like, I found out it was the first week it came out. I seen it twice already, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I saw it Friday. We weren't able to see the full thing at the theater. We had to leave early, so we went back today, and it cleared up some things for me, opened up some things for me, and I'm like, that shit was deep. And it's given Black Cherry is given the energy of how Kendrick Lamar broke down Drake, right? And you remember how people were hyper analyzing that whole situation, but justifiably. You know what I'm saying? Because they were picking it apart because there were things, there were lessons, there were, you know what I'm saying, historical references about Drake in that entire beef. But oh shit, the way Drake, how can I put it? It was just an annihilation, but all based on fact, is what I'm saying, right? He annihilated Drake based on fact. And I feel like this wasn't any like indictment against anybody the way Ryan Coogler did it. He just told the truth. He just stated a lot of facts. And I purely appreciate it. I feel like a lot of people do. And from what I'm hearing, a lot of people keep going back to see it. Because it was, yes, was it fictitious? Yes. But it was all steeped in truth. And all very symbolic to so much. And I would appreciate a prequel, sequel, something. Like, this can't be it, you know. It's not enough to say that that's it. Sorry, I have to clean up my chair. I know there's something in it. Okay. But yeah, so anyway. Yeah, Ryan is the truth, y'all. Shout out if y'all can hear me well, let me know. Okay. Well, yeah, go see it, go see it. It was deep in sea. Part 2 of today's live was Karmic, who has anger issues. I'm interested in the chat. Oh, okay. So Monty, put them, please give me a clip of lyrics from the lyrics and not the, well, yeah, the lyrics and the hook. When you're not next to me. So, but like I said, what I heard Spirit said is that somebody is having a hard time dealing with the fact that those feelings that they have are not going away. Like, they not able to smoke it away, drink it away. You know how Solange's song, Cranes in the Sky? They can't spend it away. There's nothing they can do to get rid of those feelings that they have for you. It's not happening. It's not happening. Alright, Spirit, give me a message. For the collective, give me a message. What do they need to know or be aware of? Sure. Something's got a hold on me lately. I don't know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are closing in and the devil's knocking at my door. Whoa, out of my mind. How many times did I tell you? Ooh, ooh, deep, 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 deep. So look, love is on the mind. We got Cupid's arrow in the heart. Love is on the mind. We got stars. That's hope. That's optimism. What is this? Well, we got a witch. You know, witches giving spells, words, magics. We got the spider. That's the black spider. What is this? Shit, I gotta figure out what that is. I don't know that symbol. You said, well, there it is. And then we got that bomb, right? This bomb is giving tower energy. So, you know, this person is saying, I lose control. I lose control when you're not next to me. Somebody is like a ticking time bomb, right? They are really, they got the shakes at this point. Like, you know, the shakes of frustration, the shakes of, you know what I'm saying? I just want to be my person. There's anxiousness involved, right? So, what is it I was about to look up? Oh, that spider. What is that? 29. What is the one? Oh, feminine artistry. Yes, ancient wisdom. And 124. What would that be? Oh, Scorpio energy. So, death energy. Okay. Thank you, Black Cherry. You know, the signs I cannot seem to remember is Scorpio, Virgo, Leo. Virgo, Leo. I think those are the three that always catch me up. I know Sag. I know maybe Capricorn too. I know Aquarius. I know Pisces. I know Gemini. Taurus and Aries confuse me, I think. I don't know. Cancer, I know. Yeah, it's something about them symbols. If they ain't mine, see how they close? Yes. Scorpio and Virgo. I always get them. I don't know. I don't know. And I don't really have much of those in my chart. Yeah. Something about those. With the M and the N. Yep. So, I'm no good at being alone. Yeah, it's taking a toll on me. Trying my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bones. Don't you? That's the song. That's it. That's the energy. That's it. This person is a ticking time bomb. Either they're going to come toward you or they're trying to manifest you. But when they do, it's because they cannot stop thinking about you. I've been telling y'all, somebody, you haunting somebody. Somebody is being haunted by your memory, haunted by the lack of having you in their energy on a physical level. Like, they need to see you in a 3D. It ain't enough to think about you. It ain't enough to watch your social media. It's not enough to have big dreams. It's not enough. That is not enough. This person wants way more than that. Yes. They ain't no good at being alone. No. And I don't know the lyrics of this song, to be honest with you. I really don't. It is the I'm losing control, and it's just that part of the hook that he keeps saying, I lose control. That's the only thing that keeps playing in my head. Like, it's just, I don't know the lyrics. But that's how I channel. Spirit will just hook me in and won't let that song leave me until I unpack it. So here we go. They losing control because you're not next to them. Let me see, where is this? I'm no good at being alone. Yeah, it's taking a toll on me, trying my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bones. Don't you know? And where else is the other one? Something's got a hold on me lately. No, I don't know myself anymore. Yep. Feels like the walls are all closing in and the devil's knocking at my door. Whoa, out of my mind. How many times did I tell you? See? Ooh, what happened just now? Here we go. Cinematic. Don't you say something about cinematic? I don't know the rest. Cinematic something. I'm about to say Asiatic, but that ain't what he said. But yeah, and he might not even say cinematic. That's just all I could think of. Since you lost your baby. Since I lost my baby. Yeah, somebody is experiencing a powerful loss. And this person, though, I can't speak for everybody, but this particular person or your person is like, but this is not what I imagine this to be, because they let you go with this thought of, I'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? I don't really need them in my life. I'm good where I'm at. I'm good with what I'm doing. I'm good where I'm going. All of that. This person have full confidence in themselves at the parting of ways. At the parting of ways. But since you've been gone, it's like, no. It's that why can't I get this person out of my head? Why can't I leave this person alone? Why do I constantly think about this person? You know what I'm saying? And when they think about you, they think about what you mean to them. They think about, you know what I'm saying, what they've experienced with you. They think about all the things they could do with you. So they think in past, present, future. You know, present is the most painful right now. The past, they can be a nostalgia about. But presently, you are not with them, so it's tearing them up. So they want a future. They desire future energy with you. They don't want to walk this place alone. They don't. And they, unfortunately for them, you know, they realize this kind of late in the game, you know. And they better hope and pray that you feel the same, or that you are at least receptive. I'm here because some of y'all aren't. With depending on who this person is that comes back in your energy. Some of y'all are not. It could be a fated meeting, but it won't be a fated reunion, so to speak. It'd be, I don't know. And it all depends on what was done. Alright. I just keep hearing, I lose control when you're not next to me. I can't, well, you know I can't sing, but, I wish that we could play songs in the background. I would have had that up and be like, listen to what he said, but I can't do it. Also, the chorus is, I lose control when you're not next to me. Falling apart right in front of you, can't you see? Oh, I lost control when you're not next to me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. Okay. Can't you see? Key word in that phrase. Can't you see? This person is trying to show you how much they hurt. This person wants your attention. Okay? Thank you, Imani. Now I gotta go listen to this. I gotta hear him sing it. You know, I like to, when I get a downloaded song, I like to hear and watch the lyrics at the same time. I don't know if y'all do that, but I do. I tend to find a video, play the song, and then sing the lyrics with the person so that I can feel what I'm looking to feel at that time. But yes, so this person, your person, is really they hurting. And they're losing control and falling apart. And they're falling apart in front of you. So this is somebody that is doing their damnness to get your attention, but they want you to see their pain. They want you to see how they suffer. They falling apart in front of you so you will catch them when they fall. This person don't want to let you go. They didn't want to lose you, but they did. Somehow. Because you're not next to this person. And remember, if you've been paying attention, if you've been here before, right? The last couple of videos, this person, or I should say last couple of lives, this person has been pining away for someone who is not in their energy. In the meantime, they are losing control with the karmic. So they're losing control in that scenario, in that situation. The karmic is also losing control because Their focus is not even on them. Like, these people don't know how to focus on themselves in a healthy manner. They're focused on chaos, drama, confusion, all kind of nonsense. But they're, both of them, I would say, are focused on you, because the karmic is jealous of you, envious, and has animosity toward you. You know what I mean? Because you're taking this person from them without even trying. Like, energetically, you have their heart, period. Right? But the karmic is losing control, like on some crash out type shit, and this person is falling apart. So the two of them can't even get together with their chaos and conflict. It's at odds with each other because they don't have you. Okay, here's the verse. Problematic. Oh, it's not problem. Okay, not cinematic. I know it's something. The problem is, I want your body like a fiend, like a bad habit. Bad habits hard to break when I'm with you. Yeah, I know I can do it on my own, but I want that real full moon. Ooh, they want the real full moon. So this person wants your that magical energy, that golden womb energy, right? And yeah, they feel like they could do life on their own, but they can't. So it's like he's saying one way, yeah, I know I could do it on my own if I have to, but that's not what I want. He want a real full moon. He wants her body like a fiend. Why you want to throw the phone? It's how it is. You know what I'm saying? Listen, this person wants to touch. They want to feel you, smell you, everywhere. Okay? They want hugs. They want kisses. They want more. Okay? This is giving Ace of Wands, if you know what I'm saying. Okay? This person, if they have never entered the feminine energy, they want to. They desire that greatly. Just saying. Just saying. So, you know, I'm just saying that feet, and it is something about your energy. I done seen the Queen of Wands upright come through here a couple times, and it's this inspiration, this magnetism that you have with this person. This person is attracted to you like magnets, right? Like, they just are drawn to you. Um, they can't fight it no more. It's like they're losing that control. But at the same time, they falling apart because they don't know what to do with themselves. And the other thing is, Spirit said they do not want that rejection. That's why they are ticking time bomb, because they don't want that rejection. God forbid they manifest you and then they get rejected by you. So this person better have their shit together. All I can say, they better have their shit together, because it could go down that way. You get what I'm saying? I lose control when you're not next to me. All right. Oh, tell me more, Spirit. Everybody throwing phones. Somebody wearing vanilla musk. You know what? Do it smell good? Because, you know, my mixture, I use Muslim oils. And let me tell you, the amount of, oh, you smell so good. I'd be like, thank you. I love it when somebody tell me I smell good. Girl, that is such a compliment. Like, thank you. And then, look, Imani, your Aunt Jackie hugged me at the funeral. And she was like, Michelle, did you smell her? What are you wearing? What is that? And I told her the combination. She was like, oh my God, it just smells so good. I'm like, yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Y'all, I ain't throwing my phone. Shit. I need this iPhone to last. I need the iPhone to last, because this motherfucker's talking about $3,500 a phone, possibly, with them damn tariffs, if he don't stand down already. Oh yes, it does. But I use that. I use what's the other one? Egyptian musk. I also use frankincense and myrrh and rose oil, like all, you know, different times, right? And some combined. Yeah. And I've been, that's since the late 80s, early 90s. I've been rocking. No, since the 90s. My bad. Since the 90s. Like 1990. Because, you know, I'm old like that. Tell me more, Spirit. Ooh, this person is hurting. They losing control. I lose. Somebody is very hurt. It's giving Three of Swords type energy. All right. This person is very hurt because you moving on and letting go, and you letting them go. That damn smell just keep haunting the reading. Cycles. That's what they've been going through. And they've been going through that with a little wicked witch of the west, east, north, or south. I don't know. It's a wicked witch though. And they've been trying to take you through cycles. You ended the cycles because you moving on and letting go. I also hear that this person is moving on and letting go of whatever they're in, because letting you go or you letting them go or however it went is not the decision that they want made. Whether they made it or you. That this is like, nah, well, I can't let this go. I can't. Tell me more. Yeah. This person feels like y'all have a certain alchemy, a certain chemistry. He said, but I want that real full moon black magic. And it takes two problematic. The problem is when I'm with you, I'm an addict and I need some relief. My skin in your teeth. Ooh, yeah. Girl. What? Okay. I gotta let y'all know what I'm hearing in these lyrics and what Spirit just gave me. This is the type of person that when y'all are close together, right, you trigger this person in ways you can't even imagine. I feel like you probably aren't aware of what's happening under the current. You know something happening, but you don't know what's happening. Well, this person you dealing with is an avoidant, right? So they avoid their feelings. They want to put you on a shelf. They want to be able to have you every now and then, maybe every couple years. I don't know, but you trigger something in them that makes them hold back from you, disappear on you for a while, because it reverberates their whole entire being, right? It's like they can't shake it. They get the shakes is what I'm getting. They can't tell you because they don't want to be vulnerable, or at least they didn't, right? And it's just something like it's something in the way you look at them. It's something in the things that you say to them. It's the things that it's the way you embrace them. It's that natural, loving, unconditional love that this person's energy, it fucks up their nervous system, okay? And they want to bite the F out of you, but because they want relief. Listen, they want to bite you, if you know what I mean, okay? Yes, situation and confusion. Situationship and confusion. What's the bottom of the deck? Timeless. They said, I feel like you might have had a past life situation with this person, with Timeless. Yeah, and they need self-love. You know what? That's the word. I don't know if I used that last night, but it came to me after the live. So when we had the card Heartless, and I was telling y'all that this person's heart is like a bottomless pit, and they need your boxes downstairs if you're looking for it.
Thank you.
Sure. Yeah, hurry up, push it. I'm on live. So this person, when I said that they need to start healing, right? They need to work on their heart. They are the ones that have to fill it up. What I was alluding to, which I missed the word, was saying that they need to work on their self-love. That is part of their healing process. So, your person has to go through this whole, it's a lot they got to work through. Hurry up.
Oh, why are you?
Because they following you.
Leave. Get out of here. Come on, let's go.
She said, just go where you go. I'm coming. So, they're, I don't even know why. What was I saying? Oh, the self love. Right. So they need to fill out their heart out with self love. This person has insecurities. They might have a little hate going on with you or others. It's some self-loathing going on, and this person has to turn that self-loathing off and start loving on themselves. And you know what? One of the things I learned over time is that part of self-love is how you take care of yourself. And remember I told you this person is falling apart and right in front of you. So whether you see them, whether you work with them, live with them, or you just know them, right? See them on social media, whatever. This person is trying to show you a way, that not a way, but they're trying to show you that they're falling apart in some way. I guess that's the best way to put it. Maybe they're disheveled, unkempt in some way, unclean. I don't know, but they don't look as good as you would recognize them. You know what I'm saying? As what you're used to when it comes to them, they don't look as good. They want you to take some type of pity on them because they want you to see that they are just not doing the greatest. Okay, but really, to be honest, they could do it themselves and that they need to work on themselves. I wouldn't even doubt that this person told you at some point, I'm good on my own. You know what I'm saying? Let me go figure my life out. Let me go get some. That brings up another song. I can't remember who it was, but he basically said, um, shit, it's an old song. I think it's a 90s song. He basically, I think it's Carl Thomas. And he says something about he want to go see what life was like, right? Because they have been together since they were kids. So he felt like, well, I didn't have a childhood or a mini adulthood without you. Let me go see what life is like. With the expectation is that she would sit there and wait. That's what I got out of the song. Like, I need to just go spread my wings and go see what life is like without you. You know what I'm saying? Well, Lord. Donnell Jones. Thank you, Lati. I wanna be. Thank you. See, I know y'all are song aficionados. Y'all watch Abbott Elementary? Cause Shirley Ralph is always fucking up a name to the song, to the actress, to the songwriter, to the singer. They be like, that is not, that's how I feel right now. But whatever. Thank you for the correction. So yeah, this person is feeling like, damn, they felt my bad. Let me retract that. Spirit said, no, 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 that's not what it is. They they thought that's what they could do. They thought that you would go for that. That, what, let me go explore life and see what it's like without you. Since I didn't have that opportunity, with the hopes that that would equate to you. Okay, you stay right here. I'll be back. And you said, word? Okay, see you later. And then you are not in that same space when they got back. Because this is why this person is fiending for you now. Because hold on, you moved on, you let me go, but I was gonna get right back. No. Just like that song Cry song. Jay-Z was like, you ain't have to do me like that. I was gonna get right back. I know them people that love me like that. Yeah, well, you still went with them. You still got with the people that only wanted you for your money. And this person is crying. They lose control. Cause you're not next to them. And they don't know what to do about it. Problematic. I don't know why. Is it systematic in that song too? The worst thing you could do is give me the time and space to think, girl, that. That. And that's the thing. This person taught you how to live without them. Meaning you may have saw a future with them, but they were so jetty to get on with life without you. They gave you the opportunity to see life without them. And that you could do it. Now this person is now regretting their decision, right? Sorrow and regrets. And now like feeling like, well damn, it was hurtful that I walked away and you moved on, let me go, and I've been cycling. We had all this chemistry, and now I'm in a situationship. I can't show you this whole card, but the Sun card in reverse. Sun card in reverse. This person is battling hurt feelings, depression over loving you, and you being their focus, and their true love. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting true love energy, unconditional love, but they were the runner. Okay, I can't stand that those terms, but this is what it is. This person embraces you and runs. They cannot stay in your energy long. Also, if you were in love with this person or you felt love for this person, and you, let's just say you waited for some time, you were waiting on their potential, you were waiting on them to be what you thought they could be, but this person couldn't even prove it to you. And I think that's when you realize there was no point in waiting. If they couldn't prove to you why they were in your life or what they were going to do while being in your life, you had to let that go. You can't hold on to an idea. All you got is an idea. That means there's nothing else. Yes, Chariot, you moved on. You moved on. You working on yourself. You following your own dreams, your own passions, your own goals. Meanwhile, they're losing control. Tell me more, Spirit. Four Cups. Yep. This person's in them emotional cycles. I keep getting depressive energy. It's they're apathetic, disappointed with the way things are turning out. You know what I mean? They did choose right. They didn't choose the best thing for them. They didn't choose what they love. They chose what things looked like. I feel they were chasing nonsense. I was about to say waterfalls, but I just think it was just goofiness. They were a fool. Yeah, King of Pentacles. And not only were they not only were they a fool, but they were a stubborn fool. You know what I'm saying? They were chasing the illusion of wealth, Spirit said. Because this is in a challenge and a lesson. They were choosing what they thought they should be or look like to everybody else, okay? They thought they should be fly. They thought they was going to have a bunch of money. Can't see the forest through the trees. Got me down on my knees. Darling, please. Ooh. Lose control when you're not next to me. I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? And this is, you know what? And the person is wondering why you're not rescuing them. Why you're not coming back for them. Not why you left them or set them apart. They're wondering, you don't see me over here? No, you don't. All right, I'm gonna give you an example. Let me pull this last card first. Ooh, the Ace of Swords in reverse. That situation, confusion that they got going on is painful. Damn. Bottom of the deck. Seven of Swords. Now they trying to figure out how to get life right together. So, about, I think it was summer of 2022. This young boy, he's about 14, so he was my oldest camper at the time. Taught me a lot of lessons in passive aggressiveness. A little Aquarius boy. I'll never forget him. He got on my last nerve. So I'm going to try to shorten the story. I think I got it down pretty succinctly when I tell it compared to that entire summer. This child would do the most random passive aggressive things to gain attention from me and my other my coworkers, right? Like for example, he made me set a lot of new rules since I was running and I would have to create new rules. The kids were playing a game and they needed partners, right? And it was a video game, but it was like, Just Dance or Nintendo Sports, whatever. And when he didn't like the score and it wasn't in his favor, he would just up and quit in the middle of a game, leaving his partner hanging, leaving the game hanging because now they can't continue because he's not going forward. And this was his go-to in everything. Like he would play literal soccer and then storm off the field if he wasn't winning, or if he made a mistake. So he thought that this was fine. And I had to set new boundaries with him. And I told him, I said, and I told all of them, I said, from now on, if you are playing any game and you quit in the middle of the game, you are playing no more games. Like, forget that. For the rest of the day, you won't touch another game. Don't even ask. Don't look at it. Don't think about it. You quit, you done. Right? Okay. Then there was another time where we had a guest speaker and I explained to her. There was a few more times, but I'm going to give you this one more. So the guest speaker came and I warned her. I said, well, we got one child. She's a big child, but she's only 10. She's taller than me, bigger than me, but she's only 10. So she said, okay, I understand. My son was always the biggest child in the class. He's like 6, blah, blah, blah. All right, cool. Then we have another child. Child's a bit of an attention whore. He will do things to disrupt things just to have things go his way. So he, during her speech, gets up and moves to the other side of the gym where all the kids were facing her, paying attention, trying the food, listening to her presentation. He gets up, sits at the other side, and then he's wearing a mask because this is post-pandemic, but he's wearing a mask, and he's staring over this mask the entire time, y'all, trying to get our attention, trying to get me and my counterparts to say something to him. And I'm like, no, we're not saying anything to him. We're not. I said, don't even pay him no mind. So we continue to do what we were supposed to do. I was on a computer. Somebody was doing something else, whatever was going on. And then he comes over. Next thing you know, he's in front of me. And he's like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to eat that food. And I'm like, no one told you you had to eat the food. But what you should be doing is sitting down, being respectful. He's like, oh. So he goes back, he sits down. Next thing you know, she's giving out something that they would like to eat. He tries that, thumbs up. I just wanted to choke him. He did a lot of different things like that. Oh, there was a birthday party. I went and got cupcakes. We singing happy birthday. Everybody getting their cupcake. This one gets up, heads toward the room where we normally are. And then I stop him in his tracks when he got up because I kind of anticipated him doing something. So I said, what are you about to do? He said, I'm going to the bathroom. I said, lies. The bathroom is the complete opposite way. Sit down. I had to tell him, sit down. Because he was doing these things on purpose to be seen. He was doing things on purpose for you to call him out. He wanted attention. This person wants your attention. Okay. When you're not next to me, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me. Yeah, I lose control when you're not here with me. I'm falling apart right in front of you. Right. Because they want your attention. Instead of, and this is just to show that whoever this person is that wrote this song must have a lot of pride and ego issues, because you don't need somebody to fall apart in front of you. They need to communicate with you. Now, how this child done what he like when the presentation was happening. And I had to bring a child into this because people grow up with these behaviors and habits. and think somehow this is okay, right? So this child comes to me and tells me, when he's verbalizing to me what his issue is, I can now deal with him appropriately. But I'm not going to be begging for your, because he was too old to be behaving like he's a little kid, right? And that's what he was attempting to do to get our attention. We're not feeding that. And I feel like, you know, they say masculines are immature, or they, I'm sorry, they mature slower than girls, right? So I get it. He might have been an immature person, but this person could also grow up to be an immature grown man. And what I'm getting here is somebody is a very immature grown man begging for attention, wanting you to see them fall apart with the hopes that you're going to rescue them out of their situation or whatever this situation slash confusion that they got themselves in. But they got the Ace of Swords in reverse. So it's not working out for them. The choices that they made, those people are turning on them, or that situationship has turned on them because it was built on lies and confusion. Ace of Swords is all the lies, betrayal, you know what I'm saying? All the hurtful energy. We starting off with hurt and depression, and we ended off in hurt and depression. Meanwhile, you have moved on. Okay, so I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? See? I lose control when you're not here with me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart. Baby, you make a mess of me. So you don't make a mess of no damn body except for when you leave people to fuck alone and let them go solve it. This person needs to go work on self-love. Spirit said they need to be honest with themselves and turn their life around, because the Seven of Swords in the upright, or I should say not in the upright, typically in reverse, but this is the good side in this deck, is somebody on a mission to either apologize or clean their life up in some way. It's a different type of strategy than taking when they come into you with those lies. Spirit said this the energy they need to be in, is building themselves up and being honest and forthright with themselves, being strategic. You guys have a past life type of relationship. There's something in this relationship that was experienced in a past life. Okay. And also Spirit said it just don't, for this person, it doesn't get old, right? They will keep probably doing the same thing to you in every lifetime as long as you allow it. So you have to put up boundaries with a person that's crying out in this way, instead of just like a child who's crying in the crib needing attention for their mother, right? They soil themselves, they're hungry or whatever. That's what a child needs to do to get attention from a parent or caregiver. Cry out till the need is met. This person is crying out, trying to get you to meet their needs. But instead of what they should be doing is communicating to you what their issue is. And that's not what's happening. Folks got to learn how to grow up, how to communicate, how to do self-love, right? How to go heal. That requires asking for help. That requires seeking help. That requires thinking a little bit, being more considerate and respectful or whatever. It requires a lot more than I'm just going to sit here and cry and wait for somebody to come pick me up and change my damn diaper. I'm just saying. And this person is falling apart in front of you, wanting your attention. And that's another thing men do. I will say this. Men do things. Even from, you will notice, I know I have. I go to the playground with my girls, and I'll see parents of all kinds around. And them little boys is quick to be like, Mommy, look. And climb up on something and slide down. Or, Daddy, look. Climb up something and do something else. You know what I'm saying? It's always, Mommy, look. And, they even got memes of people in the pools, uh, jumping in pools. Even girls and guys talking about, Mommy, look. They grown people. But this is what this person is doing to you. They might as well call you Mommy and say, look. Because they trying to get your attention. They trying to get you to see who they are and what they want to be. But listen, what they got going on is based on confusion. It doesn't have your energy signature here. This is nonsense for them. You left the scene because we got the chariot clarifying, moving on, and letting go. You took your leave. You following your own star. You are the star. You are the star that haunts this person's life. Mm. Yes, seeking parental validation. It's strange. It's a strange dynamic, but people do it, especially those like covert narcs. Um, they do it because they want to stay in victimhood a little longer, and so if you come rescue them, you know, it could be woe is me, poor is me, and it could be their story. It's what gives them attention. It's martyrdom. It's just like a impoverished mindset. Instead of thriving, they're not worried about thriving. This person would much rather be the victim for somebody else to save. Nope. You can't find a mother's healing between a woman's legs. Absolutely. But that don't mean that they won't try it. Because the man is looking for physical touch and validation. They're looking for, aren't you proud of me? You know what I'm saying? Didn't I do a good job? They're looking for that. They need that validation. And honestly, toxic man or non-toxic man, men do need that validation from their woman, from their object of their affection, their love, and from their mothers. They do need that, did not turn out to be a good man, right? But if you're not a good man, you're not going to get that validation, not authentically. You're going to get somebody lying, telling you good when you still fucking up. And the person that you want is not going to let you nowhere near them if you still fucking up. Yeah. So y'all, we got to put up boundaries. You have to put up a boundary with somebody, especially somebody who is not considerate of you. Okay? Because this Ace of Swords telling me there was a lot of lying going on. That Seven of Swords, them flipping it around, realize they got to change their ways. Okay? They do have to change their ways. Four Cups shows me that not only are they not satisfied, but you aren't either, because they're not filling your cups. You gotta use the cups that you got, because this person ain't giving. And meanwhile, they stubborn in this King of Pentacles energy, and with that being a challenge and a lesson, they have not reached what a King of Pentacles is actually supposed to be. They haven't reached that. It's like a dopamine hit for men getting validation, but the same sense is like that for women too. Yeah, it is. Like, you know, the woman is a receiver, okay? And the man is the receptacle. I mean, not the receptacle. They are the giver. They are the phallic symbol, and the woman is the receiver, right? But it is not just for those things. It is in the way of divine masculine, divine feminine. He is the hunter-gatherer. She is the one that stays home. She tends the crops. She makes the food. She keeps the home. She makes the hearth nice. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, Helga, please listen to moderators Terrace and Wheat and Black Cherry, because the information is in the pinned comment. It's always in the pinned comment on Sundays and Thursdays, and sometimes other days. But we validate each other naturally when we're in healthy connections. It's healthy for a woman to say, a husband done came home from a hard day, to say, you know what, if I didn't tell you today, I love you and I appreciate you. And he might be like, yeah, thanks, but what's so special? Nothing. I just love and I appreciate you. You go out, you bring home the money, you do the thing, you do the whatever the thing is, right? And I appreciate you. That's what we say to our sons and our daughters. We appreciate them. That's what you're supposed to be. You should be in a state of gratitude with one another. He could say to his wife if she's cooking dinner, man, and that's if that's your gender role, right? Because some men are phenomenal cooks, and the role might be different. But let's just say the wife is cooking dinner, making sure his clothes is ready for the next day, and getting herself and the kids together, and he could say, thank you for keeping us together. You know what I'm saying? It's natural for a man and a woman to want to validate one another. Get out. Just get out. Oh my gosh. But yeah. I can't even tell you what was just said to me. But anyway. So, we need that validation. We need to be each other's peace. I don't get that this person has been your peace. I feel like they just falling out, trying to get your attention. And I don't see what they offering. That's what I don't see. What are they offering? Now, I do see the overall energy is their awareness that they have to change ways and be in more of this self-love energy, right? It's time. If they can love themselves, then they can love you. If they can love themselves, then they can love you. But not before. And then that's how it works. Like, I truly believe, even people that said to me that they love me, if I find in our connection you don't love yourself overall at all, like at all, you're doing things that are self-harming, or you're allowing people to just straight abuse you, I will not necessarily believe you really love me. Okay? I would think you probably have strong feelings for me. I think that you have some care and concern, but it would be a far stretch to call that love, when how do you know if you don't love yourself? I mean, that would cause me so much doubt and questions. To Do you even know what love is? Because if you did, how come you aren't loving yourself? Like, we have this strong feelings for people. We do. Even when we don't love ourselves, we have these strong feelings. But if you understand what the word love really means, that action that love is, you will know that there's a very strong difference. Like, we could be in limerence, right? With somebody, really have these deep feelings. We could have Stockholm syndrome for somebody that's mistreating us, abusing us, all kind of stuff. We could have all these different types of sensations, but everything is not based on love. Okay? Love is an action that's unconditional. Love thrives. Love builds. Love is full of the creativity and the abundance. Love is wealth. You know what I'm saying? Love is good health. Love is nurturing. When you can't do that for yourself, I can't expect it from you. I can't. If you don't love yourself, I can't possibly expect that you will be able to love me. And y'all need to think about that too. Like, we be in all these situationships, like the outcome of this reading, and we be thinking that this is love, but then we find out maybe later it was infatuation, because somehow it wasn't reciprocated, somehow it wasn't mutual, right? Or it was limerence. It was very intense feelings, but it never amounted to anything. You know what I'm saying? It just heavy. heavy. We weren't able to alchemize it. It just didn't work. A lot of times we're mixing up what love really is. Some people will tell you that, oh, this person, they got this bond between this person and that person because of who they are, like parental bonds. And they'll tell you, oh, that person loves their parent, that parent loves them. But then all you hear is that they're fussing and fighting all the time. That's not love. It's not. It's a trauma bond. It's a trauma bond. It's codependency. But it ain't love. Love don't feel hard. Love ain't fighting. Love ain't bickering. Love is not dramatic in a, you know what I'm saying? It's not. It's romantic, but it's not dramatic. And I feel like when you fully understand what love is, you won't accept anything less in your energy. You just won't. Yeah. Yeah, most don't. Like I used to say I love hard because I was accepting bad behavior from people that I was trying to love, right? And loving hard is like an oxymoron. Love and hard don't resonate with each other. They are on two different spectrums of the frequency. Okay? Love is not hard. We don't love hard. We might control, we might, trying to press our issues onto somebody. We may be projecting, but we don't love hard. We have to learn when to release things and let it go in the name of love, because you're not trying to control it. And this person is saying they losing control, but this person is losing control of their own self, because this person was more than likely in some stubborn energy trying to hold back from you, collective, losing control, and now they falling apart in front of you. Now they trying to show you how bad they are. Now they don't mind if there's whispers in the wind telling you, that so-and-so ain't doing good since you left them. So-and-so could be doing better. It's happened to me. People tell me, oh, they miss you. This person, this is happening with this person, and that's happening with this person. All in the hopes to manifest me, only for them that I had a shit together in any way, a form of self-love. And what could I do with that? Nothing. Because then we would end up repeating a cycle, and what would that do? So, you take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, I get it. Don't take it. But there's a lot of words to describe what that is, but it ain't love when somebody cannot show up, when they're avoidant, when they can't be consistent with you, when they can't reciprocate, when they can't be mutual, but yet they desire you. It's a confusing, I was gonna say thought, but it's just very confusing to be in that energy with somebody and then call it love. It's not love. It's not. I promise you, beloved, it's not love. It's something else, but love ain't there. It's something that they resonate with and think is love, but it's not. The math ain't gonna math to no love. So, y'all take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, I get it. But I had to unpack this song for y'all tonight. Imani, if you are there, thank you very much for putting up the lyrics to that song. Helping me unpack that with Lati and Black Cherry. And for those of you that see the live later, check that song out. It's in the title, Lose Control by Teddy Swims. And what I also urge y'all to do, let's just say you get a musical download, whatever, and you listen to them lyrics. Listen to what they not saying too. Because this person is basically saying they a whole mess. And they want you to see it. But they also not saying how they going to fix, how they going to heal, how they going to change this, your perception of them. It's really just all about how they feel. You know what I'm saying? What matters to them. How about what matters to you, collective? Those are love songs I like. When somebody's saying, I do whatever I got to be next to you. I'll give you the sun, the moon, and the stars. Whatever you need, I got you. That's the type of person. That's somebody willing to sacrifice something to give back to you. That's what we want. That's what you want in a relationship. Somebody saying, I'm going to give you the world because I know you're going to give me the world too. right? We could do this together. You got this person is thinking, they were thinking that they didn't have to do it with you. That they could get along without you. And they ain't getting them nowhere. They ain't getting them what they want. So now they losing control. How that feel? You know what I'm saying? And you're not on some spiteful shit. I promise you, that's not the vibe I'm getting. But you're on some realistic shit. Like, what we doing? What would be the point? And so you let this person deal with their shit. Okay. I was listening to Queen Poe tonight. We were talking about sinners. She was talking about sinners rather. And she said something I literally said right after seeing that movie. And I was saying that one of the most loving things you can do is you could talk to somebody and you could support somebody to a point. But if they refuse to change something, an aspect of their life that is hindering them in their life, one of the most loving things you could do for yourself is set a boundary, walk away, and allow them to work through their own karma and shit. Okay? That's what I'm going to leave y'all with. We try so hard to fix people that don't want the fixing because they ain't ready to let go, whatever their problems are. You have to let them go in their problems. Okay? So, anyway, thank you. Appreciate y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow night. In the meantime, peace.